are a more tangible proof of progress than those unquantifiable Certainly. But you'll find the best choice in the upper... Aren't you adorable? Next, you'll be asking me to name a time I overcame adversity in the work. What is anyone apart from the function they perform? To wit, I am my job. Answering that wouldn't want the junior ranks getting the idea that they can review or, law forbid, critique their seniors. Suffice to say, Auntie Cleo is without peer. Quite literally. This corporation would be a...
Wonderful to meet you. C.F. Pendergrass III, Strategic Reconfiguration. It's not every day we have such a capable operative accept our invitation to the undisputed claim. Well, it was those ill-fated peace talks that got you here. I've kept tabs on you for a good long time.
Yes, we've all kept tabs. Auntie and I have spoken about you several times now. Ursula Ormsby, Proprietary Insight Acquisition. You'll report to both of us.
Indeed. It is our pleasure to meet you, and I am beyond tickled to welcome you to Auntie's Choice. Yet they are indubitably one and the same. By coming into my employ and helping to secure Auntie's interests, you are direct...
At Auntie's Choice, we make things happen. If you want to move something along swiftly, you come to us. If you want to endlessly dither about numbers...
You, my friend, are being given the opportunity of a lifetime. Auntie's Choice has a dynamic new vision, and we need a specific kind of go-getter to make it happen. Wonderful! Your first assignment demonstrates some of the very qualities we need. Something unexpected, or in truth, unprecedented, has happened at one of our repackaging facilities.
If I understand correctly, they're having, something of a workforce issue. They've stopped working. The workers there...
They expressed, and I know this is going to sound more than a bit strange, dissatisfied.
Specifically, they stated, until we meet their demands. As though employees have a right to demand anything of...
Striking? You're saying they're about to turn
Yes, well, if they're this delusional, violence is the next natural step. Who do they intend to strike?
Dear law! What a bunch of devious, ungrateful, greedy little prigs!
So what do you suggest we do about such an utterly unheard of situation?
Wonderful!
I have zero doubt and...
Well, hello again.
Because they've definitely come back just to see you.
Good luck, good luck, my ameliorator. Good luck, my ameliorator.
Played with an excess of necessary roughness.
Marisol settling nicely? Well, She's like a character from the Zane and Buddy serials come to life. I mean, the end point? Tell me that don't just scream lead ne'er-do-well in suspense. Maybe don't tell her I said that, though.
That's right, folks. Keep the chanting going. I can see the overseer up in her office, and we're definitely making her miserable.
No more bottles on factory floors! Time for unlocked bathroom doors! With no rest and no downtime, we shouldn't pay for Trina time!
Yes? The whole reason we set up. See that? So, we're making trouble. Now. Yes? The whole well, now.
Elsewhere in the vents.
Heads up! Make some space! We've got a sanctioned
Others get
non-employee
the exact same
federal
pay!
out.
But only work 12-hour days!
Welcome to Auntie's Fine Product Revitalizations. I assume you are the disruption ameliorator from home office? It was about damn time you got here. This labor stoppage has put us almost a full week behind schedule and is making me look quite the fool. Some ne'er-do-wells. It should go without saying that such flights of fantasy have no place inside Auntie's Choice. Nevertheless, here we must focus on getting these You're asking me? That clearly is your domain. And when I say I, it is critical that you understand that as director of this facility, I should effectively be treated as though I were an executive. Is that clear? Well, there's no call for rudeness. This plant relabels dated items with new Auntie's Choice trademarks and slogans. It is so. The workers may be unhappy, but they must realize their comfort is a distant second to Auntie's delivery schedule. Or in short, they need to get back to work. My workers are striking people now? How very alarming. They've appointed some kind of leader, and he's the one you have to talk to. His name is, If I'm honest, my gaze is... I am a very important upper, middle, lower manager, and the way I advance that status scantily involves learning the names and faces of my peons. And by providing their maximal effort, they allow me to ascend, vacating this position so that one of their undistinguished masses can Well, that's all fine and good. I believe you will find him up on the landing pad with some of his minions. Go help. Best do it.
If you won't let us sleep for 8, you can charge us for stimulating.
I ain't aiming to seem rude, but I got a lot to deal with right now. Unless this is mighty important, I'll respectfully ask to be left to my business. Then what in law's name are you doing here? Well, that certainly is unexpected, and potentially wonderful. Assuming, of course, you can actually help us. And he's got to prioritize worker prosperity over productivity. What we've got... Remind me again?
An inhospitable occupational environment that ignores workers.
Right. That. Right. Exactly. The condition...
They work 20-hour shifts, which require stims to endure that are charged at a premium. And if that inhuman brutality, it is an unconscionable condition to keep these workers in. I can't imagine how hard it is for them to coordinate their daily duty. No, I'm just a fellow underling suffering the corporate grind who saw the plight of the...
That's right. Leo has been an absolute wealth of what...
Under the yoke of oppressive undervaluation due to monstrous...
Right. That.
Me?
Now hold it right there. We aren't here to talk about Leo. We're here to talk about what it's going to take to make us get back. Our shifts need to be reduced to 12 hours a day. 4 hours of personal time ain't even enough to rest, much less get any... Second, if we gotta work those long hours, we want free Adrena time. Bad enough it's making everything taste like we're non-nickel pack. Finally, we want all-day bathroom access. Expecting us to fit our necessities into the same 4 hours is just mean. Plus, between us, most folk ain't, if you get my meaning. Thank you for your...
We don't want to make demands, but no more being in bottles and cans.
So a lone individual benefits wholly, while the collective suffers? Why do they not simply kill her?
Welcome back, Amelia. Did you make contact with workers? Do they understand that this stoppage is madness? Are they ready to return? So, what are these ingrate alley sprats willing to settle for? Golden privies and gilded sheets? To be spoon-fed crunch whenever... 12-hour? Are they mad? I am, frankly, disappointed you would even bring me such a preposterous demand. You should have nipped this offensive arrogance in the bud. I suppose that's true. That? All right, you've convinced me. What else? Free? Free? Giving something away for free is akin to ignoring the cost of its creation, which is one small step from the system completely breaking down and plunging us all into anarchy. What in the void are you talking about? My greed is certainly doing no such thing. What? No, I would never. That's slander. And or libel. Well, fuck. That's quite the rub, isn't it? All right, what do you want? Huh. I don't know why you would waste leverage on them, but I suppose you've got your reason. Is there more they ask? They want to relieve themselves on... What if they lounge? What if they take time to relax? What if they retreat to indulge their baser urges? Auntie would be paying for all manner of unprofitable shenanigans. Somewhere? What more do they want? Very...
Others get the exact same pay. We're only
Hello again. Do you have news for us about the negotiations? That's as fine a place to start as any. What did that well, a most promising development. She willing to see reason? Free? What's next? Excellent. What progress have you made? Well, that certainly is disappointing. But well, you have done exceptional.
Damn! I really felt like I was close to signing all of you, and I needed that recruitment bonus. I don't know how I'm going to, but I'll get him next time. And he won't always have you working her angles for her. And her usual agents don't stand it.
Next time? Against you? What in law's name are you? It don't matter. All that matters is my working. Now, if you'll excuse us.
I suppose that would be well enough. But this negotiation...
Whatever you need, Commander. Just name it.
The workers have returned and production has resumed. I have already informed the Home Office, and with it, you may tell the executives that dispatch...
Under Corporate Code Statute 937B, I am authorized to levy a fine penalizing you. I'm listening. Funny you should say that. I've been entertaining a theory this was a mere misunderstanding. Pleasure.
take care of him, Commander. Now you see.
You must be just love within, Commander. Heading to the fore.
Tramacular. Arriving.
The moon man is a battle for ages. A thing of legend to be handed down for a modest fee to each successive generation. Spacer's choice swollen-headed mascot represents the worst impulses of old corporations who unfairly stack the deck.
Welcome back. We understand you've been a very busy little manty-wasp.
Yes, time is bits. Tell us how it went.
A satisfactory effort, my ameliorator. I had hopes your talents would yield a result a mite more in our favor, but good work overall.
Well,
Anything else you'd like to report? Your performance at that facility went exceedingly well, all things considered, and it was an ideal first step in effecting my monopolistic mercantile methodology.
there you go again. Pinning your career to that flip. What do a bunch of eggheads know about marketing? Marketing isn't some rigmarole you can plug into a computronic doodad. It's instinct, intuition, know-how. It's a fucking art.
Yes, suppose we should move on.
I'm the head of our proprietary insight acquisition division. The Protectorate have a process called mental refreshment. Some kind of Auntie wants details on their methodology, pharmacology, and technology. This archive plan says it's important. Fine. Auntie and I agree. Attitude like that. A few aspirational goals, if possible. If you see a chance...
Which is to say, we'll make it more worth your while. I promise you'll never...
See you when it's...
temporary indignities of the body are nothing contrasted to the Order's future. Keep those eyes open, soldiers.
That is not your
Corneal
property.
frostbite be damned.
Rotting is not not inappropriate behavior after breaking it in.
No reason to reason here.
I always find I work best when undistracted. Now, how might we be of use to one another? I shall allow myself a moment of relief. Moment passed. I'd hoped killing the cultists was its own reward. You've proven yourself well, but we have recently experienced a pivotally important, unforeseen development. One I must meet to one of the satellites comprising the Hyperion web was struck by a wayward craft and crashed on Paradise Island. I hope I can collect. I look forward to the reclamation. Now, how might we be of use to one another? The purveyor of convictions? Not possible. She's too public. Troubling. Here I was hoping, though it chagrins me to be unable to help. You should speak with Laureate Beckett. If there's nothing else so pressing to discuss, I'd like to return to my...
Welcome. In what manner can I assist you? Oh, yes, I'm aware. Better to know the spot. Besides, Miss Doyle's harmless, and she serves the best convictions at the parlor, bar none. Has she now? A little ahead of schedule.
You should do as she asks. Get her that sample.
This is an unparalleled opportunity to see the shape of... After collecting the sample, mix it with this liquid tracer. It'll make the drug functionally inert and allow us to track it wherever it shows up next. Not as such. Not at the moment. However, here, take this key. It will grant you access to water reconditioning.
I hope you have... And I'd like to offload some of this... I hope you have good news for me. I'm charmed my name was among the first to populate your thoughts when attempting to... I have some Protectorate contacts, and I might be willing to lean my elbow on the scales in your favor, but not until after I've acquired my... I knew I had the right person. Your reward, as promised. You did sharpen my... I'll put in a word with my associates to pass along to whatever Protectorate forces are on site to expect you. In exchange for my help, however, I want you to bring the data back here so that I can make a copy of it. Before you hand it over to the We do return...
Welcome back, Agent. I trust... In what manner can I assist you? And how did she receive it? Indeed you are. A specimen of superb subterfuge. Pity the Department of Preemptive Causal You made the right choice cooperating with the Order in this matter. Please accept this primer. It's a concoction of my own design. I foresee it being of, well, I would not be a very good scientist if I kept my mind closed to other perspectives. Make your case, and we would never allow that to happen. Perhaps I've kept myself from seeing how fraught this experiment truly is. Even a desire for progress may sometimes divide one from their senses. You've given me much to consider.
What is with the anomalous behavior?
Welcome, intrepid consumer, to Auntie's Choice territory.
Trooper!
Hey, can you hear me?
Hayes, your family is depending on you. You gotta shake off these vapors, man, and clear your head.
Brand Frat, the only large warrior you've had.
Totally isolated from reinforcements. Protect you insulted so quickly, we couldn't even begin to respond.
Steven says that
Whoa there, go-getter. Say, have you ever considered the benefits of becoming a semi-confidential, unpaid, and field agent Auerbach? Proprietary inside acquisition. Our teams... Would you happen to be familiar with this campus? If not, I might politely inquire what exactly... Well, heard hints this place was some sort of off-the-books... The Order left some fairly formidable security in one building. Mention that in case the prospect of... Assuming you don't die. Which in that case, we'll probably just retrieve it off your corpse. Either way.
Got some test rats volunteering to jump into that.
That whole place is one big death trap. Want in? Be my guest.
No, Come back with Come back with Marisol, or don't come back.
See that spire?
Huh. Wouldn't be. How might I help you? Of course.
Whoa! Appear to needs. Got a good supply of Auntie's Choice finest. Looking.
No bibs on meeting your corpse.
Oh, Anais. You're not supposed to.
Events prove otherwise, don't they? While you were taking your time arriving, I've grown rather adept at sneaking in and out of these so-called restricted areas. Peeked around a little. They've conveniently posted signs where various types of
Leave it to the Order to rigorously catalog everything.
Burn down initiation is listed on the top floor. They destroy materials through
The research will be in reinforced containers, so enlisting the facility's own incineration measures would be prudent. Anais.
I expected such.
I am not.
Fun.
I'll hang back. Wriggling through vents is a young person's game after all. We'll stay here. You find a way to disable these fences. Vitals are in the red, Commander. Self-preservation a priority.
Research studies prove that disengaging from complex tasks for a time to engage the mind in unrelated challenges has downstream beneficial effects for problem solving. Thus, our department attempted to design a series of stress-reducing educational challenges to facilitate these efforts. After some light early successes, we refined further and received results beyond our wildest intent. Soon, members of other departments were idling away in our offices for hours, absorbed with what soon became known as brain puzzlements. My personal productivity
Someone there?
was quite
Hello?
adversely affected by the
Help!
matter.
Please!
I still see it sometimes when I close my eyes. You finally locked it.
Phew. Well, that's a relief. Didn't think I'd ever get free.
Don't have to tell. This is all the bits.
Thank you. This is a mistake. You're young and spry. You can handle that. We'll stay here. Who left this vent open? Security around here was tighter in my day. Did I read that correctly? Seemed concerning.
Hate to be the bearer of bad news, but we've got company in the form of an...
Don't shoot! Like she said, I know we're not exactly friends at present, but, believe I've pieced together what you all are up to here. And I am willing to offer spied the signs on the way up. Our team has a keen interest in much of the research stored here, but don't like the sound of that at all. By all means, burn every last trace, but let us keep the rest.
The idea of any Order research falling into Auntie's Choice hands is utterly abhorrent to me.
I could hear that, you know. Hoping she's not your main negotiator here. Nothing elaborate. Bits. But
you're not seriously considering this, are you? These two-faced snake oil peddlers are incapable of making an honest deal.
Oh, nothing particularly heinous. We may conceivably
Can't really predict how Auntie's Choice would market heretical miscellany, but I could easily foresee them rushing detrimental cognitive enhancers to market.
Suppose I'd be reasonably happy with that. If it's all the same to you, I'll just dawdle here while you...
I'll prep the burners and make sure... Burners are lit. Control board is activated. Commence the burn down process.
Well then, that seems sufficiently carbonized. No half measures from the Order. Say what you will about them.
Excellent. Well, a deal's a deal.
And all Auntie's Choice receives from it all are some distractful well, that should decimate Auntie's Choice productivity.
My original notes and research are burnt to a
I'm sorry, but I saw on the terminal that an external party gained authorization to study it. There's at least one set of copies out there. Give me some time.
What do you need?
To go on and live your life. Round up.
You can't possibly expect to leave me behind.
Why don't we burn that bridge when we get to it? We still need to get...
Pleasure doing business with you.
Be sure to try it.
Huh. We deeply appreciate your assistance in further expanding the
Suppose this is goodbye. Made it here, been...
So we're good?
Oh, I wouldn't go that far, but good as ever. Don't think I don't see what you're doing with all this, though. A new cause comes up and you take it on immediately. Whoever you are now.
Goodbye, Anais. I suppose you remain on my good side. May the...